everybody wants to know how we got started in this business. Trust me, it wasn't by choice, it was by design. I'm a very lazy person. I'm a Leo. I want to look good, smell good, give a few orders, and don't sweat unnecessarily, all right? So one day Mike calls me upstairs and, Nancy, yes? We have to do something about what? Ours was the only game in town where women could come, bring their children, or everything else that we dragged around with us, because at that time, there was absolutely no drug programs for women. So now Mike says, we need to do a women's program. Why would I want to do that? Okay? Well, we need one. I said, okay, give me a book. He looks at me, and he has a habit of doing, that means, there is none, do what you do. And I said, okay. So I go back downstairs, and I mess around for about a week, came up with something, didn't work at all. Had to go back and do another week. Now, I have the girls coming in 6 weeks at a time. Every single day you come, you do acupuncture for 45 minutes. We take your urine. You see your counselor, and we developed NA groups, which of course you have to have, because I'm not taking anybody home with me. My husband said, if you bring anything else in here, got to eat something, you're going out. All right? So we had a women's rap group on Friday. Women love to talk, and once they find out that you got the same crap, Rita, going on, that they have going on, problems get solved almost immediately. All right? So now, one afternoon I get a phone call. A judge is coming over. Thank you, Sheila Murphy. A judge is coming over. Why? Because she wants to see what we do. We have our girls who come before her for the child welfare system do so good with their admonishments in order to get these children back. So she wanted to see what we did. So she comes over. She stays the whole afternoon. She could not believe what we had going on. Well, it's busy, Women will not stay with you anywhere all day. Forget that. And I gave away everything. I gave away food. I gave away clothes. I gave away time. Things have to be done between 8:30 in the morning and 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I want you out of my business because I have to watch my story, which is all my children. Everybody goes to lunch from 1 to 2. The court goes to lunch from 1 to 2. All those ridiculous agencies that women are involved with, they go to lunch from 1 to 2. So she says, fine. She was quite happy with this. At the end of the week, I get another phone call. It's the judge. I said, yes, Judge Lynch, may I help you? She says, I'm going to send men over to you. You're going to do what? I'm going to send men over to you. I think they need some structure and some working on it. My God, the men are the cause of the problems. No offense, fellas. What am I going to do with this? So I run around for about a half an hour, go back to my office. I had a counselor, Jesse Morgan, who came to us from the United Nations. I'm going to give the men to Jesse. We're going to create this program. We're going to give them the same thing that the women do, but I'm going to put them in the basement so they will know the end of everything as far as I'm concerned and the head of nothing, all right? Now, one day I walk in the clinic. Winter is over sometime. Everybody's clothes is off. I look over there. Anna? Yes, ma'am? Are you pregnant? I don't know. Excuse me? Now, Anna's been coming for a month with the coat on, sitting there. This is getting serious. I look around. There's Esmeralda Higginbottom sitting over there. She says, Miss Smalls, what? I haven't had a period in a year. I said, my God, what? And we've been giving you 5 points every day? I run to the phone. Mike, we have a problem. You know what he tells me? Fix it. Fix it. So that's how we became the only, very first prenatal substance abuse clinic ever tried. We were the very first totally women's orientated program ever tried. And also the very first program to have men in the basement, and I let them out the back door. They never came upstairs. Okay? We were doing really, really well. We saw over 1,000 women in maternal substance abuse services, which was the upstairs program. We had sisters, which was the pregnancy piece. Each one of those counselors was attached to one of the pregnant girls, and they stayed with them until they delivered. And when you write these grants, everybody wants you to go out and visit their house. In New York City, you do not go visiting people's house without an invitation, which means I had to get a cab company that was going to answer to me. You don't like answering to me, all right? That's when cell phones were that big. Everybody had a cell phone. I sent them out 2 at a time. You know, that went very well. Okay? Now, we're doing excellent. We're moving along. How many minutes I got? Okay. We're doing excellent. We're moving along. We're seeing over 1,000 women, 1,500. We got men. People are getting their kids back. My success rate is 75 to 80%. You know, and the clients are saying, well, Ms. Smalls, why do I have to go to acupuncture for 45 minutes? Because I said so. Why? Because it's my program. And I tell you what to do. You do not tell me what to do. I found out if you don't make things mandated for women, they have all kind of excuses. I had 6 kids, so I done heard everything you could ever come up with. All right, so I mandated all these things to go on in order to get you out of my sight, all right? So now the Child Welfare Administration decided we still did so well, thanks to the judges, all right? They wanted more time tacked on. So I upped the program to 3 months. Now, a couple of clients coming after the 3-month period, what's going on with you? Oh, I'm pregnant. What? We just got you clean, you just got an apartment, you just got the kids back. Yeah, but I wanted to stay in here. And if I got pregnant, you can't kick me out. All I do is go downstairs. Gee whiz, you know, that's not how we run business here, all right? But we did that from 1987 up until 2011, when my illustrious leader decided he wanted to retire. So he left me with the bills, the unruly children, the raggedy building, and horrible administration, right? So now I have a new director, okay? She doesn't want any women and children. So for 2 years, we butt heads. Anybody know about James Patterson, the author? All right? His thing is murder and mayhem. I love him. And dealing with this administrator, we were going to have murder and mayhem because she was not paying any attention to me. She transferred me over to the hospital proper, wanted me to walk the emergency room, go to ICU, try to recruit people. You in ICU trying to recruit somebody who has oxygen and IVs. Excuse me, sir, would you like to come to a drug program when you get finished here? You know, the man told me, Missy, if you don't get out of my face, I said, okay, that's the end of that. So in 2013, I had enough of her, okay? 2013, June 21st, on a Friday, I retired, and I went to Disneyland on a Tuesday. And that's the end of that story.